Yeah.
That tracks. Hey.
Everybody.
Hello, folks.
Hi. Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Let's go. Boom, boom, boom.
It's June in New York. We've all been hibernating just to defrost and be titties out in the park.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, titties out, ass out. No, that's how I like to enjoy the park.
That's how you get the best tan.
That's how you get the best tan. And like I should know, I tan.
He has that natural bronze glow. I would call Eythen a bronzed goddess. I would say the olive skin tone.
Mm-hmm.
You look a Sicilian to me.
And you know what? I haven't checked my data yet, but
Don't worry, he's not. I can tell. I can sniff it on you. There's no Sicilian in that man.
All right, okay, but wait. I'm sorry. What is this? What is this show we're doing right now? We haven't even said who we are. What show is this?
Hey everybody! Welcome back
to THAT TRACKZ
with Eythen and
Carolyn.
Happy
Pride. Yeah. And we're keeping all of that and 100%.
Episode number
15. Oh, thank God. I was scared for a second. I was like, is this 15? Yeah, it's 15.
We're trucking along.
Yeah, we're doing great. Double digits. Yeah.
We said that, 5 episodes ago. But
well, I'll keep saying that. Until we're in triple digits, we're in double digits, guys. And that's kind of a big deal, I'd say. Caroline, how are you doing?
I think I'm good. We're a little lethargic today.
Yeah.
You can't tell from our chipper voices.
Yeah, no, I chugged a 5-hour energy. I'm feeling it. I'm locked in, folks.
His eyes will start twitching.
Yeah, exactly. I'm twitching. Yeah, exactly that. But yeah, I'm pretty hungover. Actually, I'm pretty hungover.
Oh, really? We already did that episode.
Yeah, I know, but
you only got one get out of hangover free pass.
Ah, shit.
Now you just have to say you're tired.
Yeah, I'm tired because I went to the bar and drank a lot of gay juice.
I don't know why there are quotes. He has air quotes. It all happened.
Oh no, yeah, that did happen. I did go to a bar because there's a bar that we go to called Happy Fun Hideaway. And their specialty is gay juice, which is like a frozen rum punch, and it's delicious. But every time I have it, the next morning I feel awful.
It's because of the sugar. It's so sugary.
Yeah, probably that.
That's what makes your hangovers horrible.
Or it's the mango. Yeah. The mango will do that to you.
What is this bit?
It's not a bit. It's just statistics. It's facts.
Not statistics.
Yeah.
I have to tell you, actually, I went to a new bar in the neighborhood. No, and I went the other night, and I overheard the bartender talking about bar rescue. And I was like, this is the most meta moment of my life.
Holy shit.
The bartender said that some C-list celebrity used to be a bartender there, but I can't for the life of me remember who it was.
A C-list celebrity?
And it was not John Taffer.
Fuck. Well, he's A tier. He's top of the food chain.
Yeah, but this bartender was saying how bar rescue is actually quite a negative entity, a force, because they institute changes to bars that are not economically sustainable. So after John Taffer comes and, quote, rescues a bar, oftentimes the bars then shut down later because now you can't run the electricity needed to, like, have your neon sign, yada, 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 yada.
Now I hear that. But this bartender was saying this?
Yeah.
Well, does this bartender have a show? Remind me of that. Because I
on network television?
Yeah, because John Taffer, he has the show. And the bartender, he's at the bar.
Yeah, but some C-list celebrity worked there once. Drop your guesses below.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Who do you think it is? I think it's McLovin. I think this guy who played McLovin.
Yeah, McLovin's not even a celebrity. That's a fictional character.
I know.
That's like saying Paddington Bear.
Yo, if Paddington was my bartender, best night ever. Oh my god. Sure. Caroline, I'm thinking a lot about basements.
Just as like a.
Just as like, because like we don't have a basement, but I would love to have the basement to like make stuff in, do cool stuff.
Basements are for crafting.
They're for crafting. Yeah, they're for crafting. They're for
hobbies.
Exactly. Maybe storage. Mostly hobbies.
When you think basement, do you think finished or unfinished?
Oh, that's a great question. I think mostly unfinished. Like I can't imagine a finished basement. I think they're meant to be unfinished.
I have a story for you.
Oh wait, that's so crazy. I was not playing at all. What the?
That was just such a natural transition into something that I totally am speaking about off the cuff.
Yeah. So you have a basement story? What? Oh my god. Well, I gotta hear this.
Yeah. So something about me is my house has my house. My parents' house, the house I grew up in Hickory, North Carolina. Shout out the 828.
Sure, okay.
And there's no hate in the 828, especially during Pride Month.
Yeah. Agreed. Cool. Okay.
Okay, so my parents have a finished basement.
Mm-hmm.
And when my parents, this was like my mom's, this was Barbie's dream house. She like really had a lot of visions. They built this house.
Okay.
And Jennifer, my mom, shout out, had a lot of visions for
Shout
the
out.
house. One of them being, room for the children to be boisterous in. She built a room called the Crazy Room.
That's wild. Okay.
She built a room called the Crazy Room.
Okay.
That had like a lot of padding and soft foam blocks and like a gym mat and a boat hanging from the ceiling actually that was screwed into a boat swing that had a singular point that like bolted it into the ceiling.
Okay.
And so I would force my little sister into the swing and I would throw it at the walls because she named it the fucking Crazy Room. Like, what did she expect? Right?
Yeah, if I'm in the crazy room, I'm gonna go fucking crazy. I obviously.
This isn't even the basement story. Okay,
Okay.
No, I'm just giving the context.
Okay, yeah.
It's a very rich basement.
Yeah, we're not gonna be concise at all.
No. Okay, no, I got this. So my basement has a lot of personality, right? There's the crazy room. There's a little half wall dividing the crazy room from the Lego room, which really just meant the other side of the crazy room for all of our small little toys.
Yeah, are you going to the Lego room or the crazy room?
Exactly. I was more of a crazy room girl.
Gotcha.
I was like, let's, throw this swing around. Let's throw blocks at each other. Let's wrestle, even though I'm 3.5 years older than you. And my younger sister was like, I would just like to build my Legos. Please leave me alone. And then I would climb over the half wall and accost her. But that's not the story at all. Now, a lot of families have pets, right?
Right, yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Stay
okay.
with me.
Okay,
Now,
okay.
sometimes members of your community go through a hard time and have to be relocated, have to leave the town in a hurry. And sometimes they have 2 cats that have been beloved members of their family, and the father is a pastor and has to leave town in a rush and needs someone to watch their 2 cats. Now, from the lore already described of my family and my basement, somehow the son of this pastor who was being run out of town went to my eldest sister and said, hey, would you like to foster my 2 cats, perhaps in your basement?
Carolyn, I have so many more questions, but I think I need to hear the whole story before you even ask any more questions.
And my sister was like, yeah, love is love, all honey means family. Sure, our house can take on 2 cats. We already had 2 cats.
Okay.
And so my sister convinced my mom to like foster these 2 adult sibling cats. And my mom got talked into it. She brings them home. We already have 2 cats. She lets them all loose together, and the great shit war begins because the cats were feeling very territorial over the home. And so the resident cats were shitting over everything to be like, don't let these foster cats into our area. And my mom was like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. Let's just put these foster cats in the basement. Thus, the name The Basement Cats was born. Okay. So we have this basement. We have the Crazy Room Lego room. And we have the basement cats.
Basement cats.
And when you foster, you think it'll be like a couple months, right?
Sure. Yeah.
So it's been 8 years. And these 2 cats still live in the basement. Until about 2 months ago, when one of them died.
Oh, shit.
Rest in peace, Eli.
Rest in peace, Eli.
But my friends didn't believe me when I met them in high school about these like phantom basement cats. And, a game of telephone. A story can really expand and grow and details can change. And my friends thought that I had these like feral saber-toothed tigers living in my basement. Hyperbole. But like these feral, massive Maine Coon street cats that couldn't be let loose because they would harm you. And they thought they were like locked in the dungeon for a really, really, really long time.
They're in the crazy room.
They were in They were going crazy. And, so these...
They were in the ship just going wild. Oh my God.
I know, pushing each other in the sailboat.
One of the cats is like, guys, I'm trying to build a light set right here. Oh my God. We can do this later. Holy shit.
So for a long time, I was the girl with the basement cats, or the girl with the crazy room, or the crazy girl with the basement cats, or the crazy girl with the crazy room with the crazy cats, and
that was a tongue twister right there.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And a couple of my friends refused to ever go down there and see them because they had their own. They were in their own room. Like there was the crazy room, and then there was the basement cat room, and my dad had a treadmill in there.
Wait, how many rooms do you have in this basement? Like, how big is your basement right here? If you have a crazy room, a Lego room, a cat room, and you have a treadmill in there?
The treadmill's in the cat room.
Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, this is like an apartment. What are we doing here?
The treadmill is in the cat room because in the pandemic, when my dad couldn't go to the gym, King Trey needs his gym, so he turned this it's a guest bedroom. Oh, I should have said that part.
Oh. Okay.
It's the guest bedroom that became the cat room, that became the home gym. That's next, adjacent to the crazy room.
Gotcha. And you know what? I have so many more questions, but I'm gonna ask this now. How many rooms do you have in the basement? Give me all the rooms in the basement right now.
Well, of course, there's the band room. Because my dad's in a rock band.
Right, obviously. Okay. So that's 4?
The band. The band room.
Band room.
The crazy Lego room, but there's a half wall.
Okay.
You know? So it's one room.
But there's
a door for each side.
I'm going to count that as 2. So that's 3. You have the guest bedroom
the guest bed / gym / cat room.
Right.
And then there's the middle area is a TV.
Okay. They're like a living room space.
Yeah.
Okay.
And a bar. And the cats are only allowed in the one room because of this great shit war of 2014. But no disrespect to my mama. You did everything right, girl. You gave those cats a good life.
So I'm confused with the math. Okay, so...
Oh. Because there's no door from the rest of the house to the basement. It's just like an open walkway.
No, not the math about the basement. I mean the math about like how old these cats are and like that timeline. So they came in 2014 and one of them passed away. Shout out Eli. Rest in peace. Passed away.
And he was the prettier one by far.
Well, the other cats can listen and be like, man.
No, and the crazy thing is Augie's gotten a lot better since Eli died. Maybe Eli was holding him back. I think Augie was living in Eli's shadow because according to my dad, Eli all of a sudden, he used to have like very oily fur and now he's like luxurious and soft. He used to be kind of antisocial. Now he's like the man about town, the treadmill.
This cat's name is Augie?
Augie and Eli. We didn't name them.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, choose a different name. Augie.
We are fostering.
Yeah. You can throw out a different name.
Well,
Augie.
Because this pastor...
What is that short for? Augustus? Come on.
Yeah, I don't know what it's short for. No one ever told me.
Yeah.
This pastor and his family had to like leave town in a hurry. And they're like, we'll come back for the cats. Anyway, so that's the story of the basement cats. I just thought... You'd be, you had such a comfortable, natural transition into the word basement that just popped that into my brain.
That was the basement lore?
Yeah. The basement cats. Well, plus crazy room, Lego room.
Yeah.
Have you ever wondered how I got to be the way I am? That's a little snippet.
Yeah, you have a basement the size of an apartment. What the fuck?
Hickory, North Carolina. The cost of living, real low dog.
Yeah, oh my god. I'd pay $2,000 a month to have one of those spaces.
Oh, it's definitely bigger than my apartment. Yeah. I'm not saying a lot to be bigger than a New York apartment.
I'd give up my room for a crazy room / Lego room for sure. Yeah.
That's your dream room.
Yeah, one's for work, one's for play.
Which one are you sleeping in?
Take a guess. Take a
guess.
Lego room? No, the crazy room. I'm getting that boat and I'm rocking myself to sleep.
It fell out of the ceiling multiple times with people in it. Oh, and the walls all like scuffed up for where I threw my poor younger sister into it with all my might.
Man, you're a bit now on the pod.
Oh yeah, she knows. Oh, but also R.I.P. to Eli and also R.I.P. to the crazy room because ever since that hurricane that rocked Western North Carolina,
we lost the crazy room?
Well, it just won't stop flooding. So anytime it rains...
That's why there's the boat there. That's why there's the boat. It was destined.
Anytime it rains, my poor mom has to like vacuum out the water for hours and then dump the water out and then run fans. No, the crazy room, she's trying to like hold on hope for the eventual grandkids that they will too one day enjoy the crazy room.
Yeah.
I don't know. What a great story.
What a crazy story. You know, some would say that was that's unreal.
Eythen just can't stop with these transitions.
I gotta do the segues. I gotta transition us.
That is such a wild coincidence.
Yeah.
Because the piece of media that I prepared, how did you know, is titled Unreal.
I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's
like that room.
Like that room. It's like, wait, we never left the room. We're still in the crazy room. Holy shit. It's like Shutter Island.
When we finally do our hometown tours, the crazy room vlog is gonna be epic.
I don't. It'll be something. It'll be something.
We are cultural theorists at heart.
And we know a lot.
We know so much.
Yeah.
And we like to discuss media.
Hypothesize, even.
Hypothesize, hyperbolize.
Hyperbolize. We're writing dissertations right now about this stuff.
Voice to text.
I'm doing text to voice.
And the media that I am bringing in this week during Pride Month, Happy Pride, is...
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
It takes shy every time we say Happy Pride.
Happy Pride.
Yeah.
Oh, let me take a sip.
Yeah. Happy Pride.
Oh, Happy Pride.
Mm-hmm.
In honor of Pride Month.
Does that one count? Yeah, that one counts. Yeah.
The show I have selected today is a television show.
Oh, thank God.
You're welcome. Not a musical. I don't have to sing at all. There's no singing in this show. You're welcome. The fans are sad, but Eythen, you're welcome.
I would normally be sad.
You like hearing me sing?
I do. When I'm hungover, not as much.
Oh. So every time we record?
Yeah, you got me with that one.
Guys.
I drink a lot. Oh.
I mean, it's Pride Month.
Cheers.
Okay. Let's get serious.
Well, let's get serious. Well, this TV show.
This television show titled Unreal.
Unreal.
Is a TV show about producing a fictional bachelor type dating show.
I see.
So we're already pretty meta.
Okay.
The show follows the crew and like lead producers making this unscripted reality dating show, and it's like a drama. It's very soap opera-y, telenovela-y.
Okay. Is it considered a soap opera or
no?
Okay.
It's a drama.
Gotcha.
But it feels so. I said to my boyfriend, I was like, yeah, the one thing that's not a parallel between me and my grandma is that she watched soap operas, and he was like, what are you watching?
Mm-hmm.
We all know The Bachelor.
Very familiar. Yes.
Throwback to our reality dating episode like 6.
Killed it. Yeah.
Episode 6. I already have an interest in the genre.
Mm-hmm.
This TV show is basically exposing the lengths that producers go to manufacture and force kind of willing participants into situations that are just so absurd and dramatic in order to create TV. So it's kind of like, what lengths will producers go to make good TV and victimize these women in the process. So the lore is, from Wikipedia, Unreal is an American drama television series that premiered on Lifetime.
For real?
On June 1st, 2015. It stars Sherry Appleby as a young reality television producer pushed by her unscrupulous boss to swallow her integrity and do anything it takes to drum up salacious content for their reality dating show, Everlasting. The show was created by Marty Noxon and Sarah Gertrude Shapiro.
Do we know those people?
No.
Okay.
But here is the real lore.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah Gertrude Shapiro was a real-life producer on The Bachelor.
I see.
And so this is her response to the time she spent actually producing one of these shows. Mm-hmm. And she signed this like super restrictive contract to a network as a young post-grad.
Yeah.
That essentially gave them the ability to place her on any project they chose, kind of indefinitely. And so she got trapped in like producing this reality dating show, which is not what she wanted to do. It's ABC.
Right.
And she was honestly like really horrified by the manipulation that takes place of these young women to like get a crying scene, or to like get them to sleep together because it serves the plot, or like bringing up trauma from someone's past to get a good reaction on camera.
Yeah.
And she created a short film titled Sequin Rays that
Titled what?
Sequin Rays.
Oh, I
You heard
see.
of it?
Yeah, okay.
You're familiar?
Well, I know what sequin is.
Oh.
I was like, what's that word?
Sequin.
Yeah, I thought you said like sequence. I'm like, okay.
She made a short film called Sequin Rays, starring Anna Camp of Pitch Perfect. And it did really well in like festival circuits, and then she pitched to Lifetime, and thus this show was created.
I see.
And so season 1, we have this British charming bachelor, and they cast all these girls, and it's very much like in the world of the producers. And so each kind of assistant producer has 6 girls that are their girls for the season. They each have like 6 girls. They're 18 girls dating the one man.
I see.
You'll recall from our dating episode.
Yeah.
And each of these like associate producers gets a cash bonus if their girl wins. So there's already kind of like corrupt money stuff.
Yeah.
And then just absurd soap opera stuff occurs of like, they swap out one contestant's meds for placebo meds to get her off her meds and really cuckoo loco. They bring someone's like abusive ex-partner on the show to get like crazy footage. They have a death in season 1 of one of the contestants.
Oh, whoa.
No, crazy lore. And our protagonist, our main producer, Rachel. She starts episode 1 coming back from kind of a mental breakdown where she like ruined the finale of a previous season by calling out all the producers and like confessing her love for someone. And it's just messy, campy, telenovela style deliciousness.
Okay.
But with like a social commentary like lens to the evils of the entertainment industry. And then in like season 2, they finally get their first black bachelor. Gotcha. And they're like, all these white producers are like, this will be our great story we tell, and we'll be the good guys. And then they get one of the black bachelor's friends shot by cops on accident, but she called the cops on them to get good footage. Yada yada yada. Whoa. They want him to end up with a white girl and not a black girl, and it's like, it's wild.
And how many seasons are there?
4. I've only watched 2, so no spoilers.
No spoilers. That'd be unreal.
That'd be unreal.
You know my sister was in a Lifetime movie.
I actually do, but tell us more.
I forget what it's called. I think.
Good Brother.
Yeah, I know. It's about dance moms. Well, it was.
Is it possibly the Lifetime series Dance Moms?
It's not that. It's not that. It's at a college involving like various dancers, various dance teams at a dance tournament.
So it gives like Pitch Perfect, but
you can
dance
say
instead of acapella.
Pitch exactly.
And Lifetime instead of Elizabeth Banks produced.
Exactly. And my sister was a background dancer.
Shout out Arwen. Arwen Anthony.
She was in a Lifetime movie. Let's fucking go.
I haven't really seen you commenting or liking on the reels, but that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I saw her because she graduated college. Shout out that.
Shout out.
Didn't mention the podcast. I know, proud of you, but you good.
We're really proud of you, but are you proud of us?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I'm
your
hearing
time
nothing.
to shine, but what about your eldest brother?
Yeah.
Only brother.
So, okay. So, is that anyone in the cast unreal that I would know?
I screenshotted the cast.
Yeah.
To prove to you that no. Not
okay.
one of them. Unless you watched Quantico, the like Fox drama about FBI that
Never heard of it.
Okay, cool. No one.
What was that called?
Quantico, about FBI Quantico.
So this cast is in Quantico.
There's one. When I saw the show, there's only one person I recognized. She was on Quantico.
Gotcha.
Which Priyanka Chopra, Nick Jonas's beautiful wife.
Oh yeah.
She's on that show.
Well, see, you should have said that.
She's not in this show.
Oh, well, she's on Quantico.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't give a shit about that.
No, not a single person to know.
You know, if 5 people listen to our podcast, we'll binge Quantico. Oh, that'll be our next episode. So Quantico is actually a really deep analysis of
the military industrial complex.
Yeah, it's actually saying a lot more than we think. Over in Quantico.
Now this show also talks about mental health.
I went to Quantico and all I got was a shitty shirt.
I went to Quantico and all I got was a side character for season 1 to be unreal. But she's got a bad eating disorder. and her dad dies.
In Quantico?
In Unreal.
Okay, gotcha. Okay,
Keep
gotcha.
her on the show. Because she might just win the suitor's heart. Manipulation. That's the theme.
With her dead dad?
Yeah. Makes for good ratings.
Mm.
And rest in peace, my basement cat, Eli. Speaking of death.
Yeah, that's gonna boost our ratings too.
Open his face, a little montage. like the Oscars in remembrance.
In the arms of
Eli.
an angel.
The boat from the crazy room that fell down. The water damage on the climbing wall. There's a climbing wall.
Yep. There's a climbing wall.
I mean, it's like a 6 foot tall. It's cool when you're 3, but my mom was like, hey, what if we screwed in 10 holes on the wall? What, a bolt in some Amazon? We don't even have Amazon. A bolt in the hardware store?
What was the climbing wall in the crazy room?
Of course.
Okay, I actually, you know
Not
what?
in the Lego room.
That was so dumb of me to ask it. Like, obviously, it's finally going to be in the band room, in the guest bedroom, in the crazy room, or the Lego room. Obviously.
It was in the bar.
Oh yeah. No, if I have 2 drinks, I'm climbing that shit for sure. I'll be on the ceiling.
In the basement vlog. In the basement Blake 3 vlog. There's only 1 cat to be in it.
Yeah.
I have a lot of feelings about my dead cat.
Shout out Augie, man.
Yeah, so this TV show.
We are, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's unreal. That's crazy. Where can folks watch Unreal?
Netflix.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Do you watch Quantico on there too? Because now you got me thinking like maybe we should watch Quantico. Who's in? Actually, I gotta see. Get in my phone.
Priyanka Chopra and that girl with bulimia from season 1 of Unreal. Her character.
Oh yeah, good thing. Let me just Google.
No, but I really like Unreal.
Quantico. How do you spell that? Quantico.
Q. He's spelling it with a C.
Oh, well, it is with a Q. Yeah, you got me there.
Oh, it came out the same year. Oh, she had a big year. That girl who I don't know her name.
Yeah, man. Starring.
Priyanka Chopra.
Who's Josh Hopkins? Don't know. Jake McLaughlin. Don't know. Yasmin. Don't know.
No, every single actor on this TV show that ran for 4 years, I'm like, never saw you again. Never saw you before.
Is Quantico still going?
No.
Oh man, because I was like, we should get cast at Quantico.
Yeah, we really fit on a Marine Corps headquarters TV show.
Kind of, yeah.
I would never cut
it. We could do it. We'll be like the tech folks in the back.
Oh, on the show or in real life?
In the show, yeah. No, I'm talking about, I want to be on the show Quantico.
I just don't know how good of a runner I am to be like training on the track. I don't think it's gonna look that believable. Priyanka Chopra had to get like fit as hell.
For Quantico?
Yeah, she had to be like the badass FBI, whatever they are. They should bet she had to do some pull-ups.
Can you do a pull-up?
It's different for women.
No, that's fair. I'm
These big old heavy jugs to pull up. You try being a 36 now.
I'm an ACO, so.
I don't know, your rib cage isn't that.
Oh yeah, that's my indent. I don't know if that affects it at all.
You have a rib cage indent?
Yeah, wait, yeah.
From what? How did that happen?
I was born with that.
Whoa. Guys, we're getting really intimate in this episode. Can you flare it out? No. On both sides?
No.
Only on one side?
Yeah.
That's way cooler than being left-handed.
Say that loud to the people in the back.
So that's my show. You're gonna watch it, right?
I want to watch Quantico. I take a shot every time I say Quantico.
Hey, happy Pride Month.
Happy Pride Month. Happy Quantico.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. But I'm watching Real. I like
Meta show and show.
Yeah, especially like reality TV.
No, it's cool. It's cool to dramatize reality TV.
Yeah.
You know?
It's definitely like a medium that's, I mean, as like you've said, as we talked about, is very much still present and like evolving in wild ways. Yeah.
Totally. Yeah, and there's like all the technical elements too of like camera A, follow, we got a runner. Camera A, sound team A, follow her. Camera B, get reactions on the suitor.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. And it's corrupt as hell.
Yeah, I mean, that show sounds unreal.
It's a little cheesy.
Wait. Did you say cheese? Guys, holy shit.
Hear me out.
You're not gonna believe this.
You know what else is in the basement? A mini fridge.
Do you know what could be a mini fridge? Mini fridges.
Beer.
And.
Wine.
And.
Seltzer water.
And.
An Uncrustable.
Something that starts with a C, maybe.
Guys, it's cheese
It's
time!
cheese time.
Cheese time.
Guys, it's the part of the episode where I bring in a piece of cheese for us to try. And thank God, because I'm starving. After all that talk of Quantico and Unreal, I'm like, I could use a cheese. And you know what? Kind of like Unreal. It's spicy, you know? The cheese that I have today is going to be the Solera. So the Solera is a Spanish cheese. It's a mixed milk. So it's going to be cow, sheep, and goat's milk. And this Solera in particular is washed in a cayenne pepper. So it's going to be extra spicy. Extra spicy, extra creamy. Nice little blend right there. So, Carolyn, how do you feel about mixed milk cheeses?
I have never in my life come across a mixed milk.
Never in your life?
Unless someone didn't tell me about it. No, that's not really a regular find.
Give that a smell.
It's annoying when I say it, but this one really smells like cheese.
It does. I'm going to say, first smell, I think the sheep is the most prominent of the milks.
It smells a little manchego-y.
And that's a great mindset to have with it. The Solera is very close to a manchego.
It gives a fusion of the drunken goat and a manchego.
And that's great because a drunken goat, it's goat. Manchego is sheep.
Manchego's always sheep?
Yeah.
The more you know.
The more you know. So I'm pretty pumped about this. I love a good spicy cheese.
I love spice.
How is your spice tolerance?
High.
In that you can handle spicy?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
And that I quite enjoy spice.
Gotcha. Same here. Same here. Also, it's very wet. It's a very wet cheese.
Because we've had it at room temp.
No, that's just the cayenne pepper.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Whenever I cut this cheese, I gotta like wipe it down because it soaks. It's soaked in cayenne.
Shall we sniff?
Another sniff, yeah. It is certainly cheesy. Again, it has the. I think you really nailed it. It has the texture of a drunken goat, that's semi-firm, but it has the smell and feel of a manchego.
Shall we?
Let's do it. Cheers to the Solera. Yeah, it's got a kick.
It's got a kick. It's cayenne.
It's cayenne, yeah. Oh.
That's delicious. I love... Oh, the back of your throat a little bit.
Yeah, no, it's tickling there for sure.
Oh, it's a tickling.
Yeah. What were you going to say?
I love this blend of cheeses. It's like if a manchego had a little more cream to it.
Exactly, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, that mixed milk really helps that.
I'm just going to...
Go down, yeah. The skin, I'm not as sure about the rind with this one. So feel free to not eat that one.
Wait, this is so good.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, you made it?
Oh, yeah. Look at that. You're trying to make fun of me, and you drop the cheese.
No, I'm obsessed with the blend.
It's a good blend, yeah.
It's like the right mix of soft and firm, a semi-firm.
If you will. If you will.
It's mild enough, in regardless of the cayenne.
Right,
the
yeah.
cheesiness is mild enough, but not boring.
Right, you definitely get a little tang in the back, yeah.
And I love the spice.
Yeah, the spice is really good with this. I'd be curious if one is deeper veins right here, because I think the spice
Get in there, dog. Dissect. Is it sacrilege to go deep ahead of where you've eaten?
It's not. I just don't like doing that. It's not.
I'm just particular.
Yeah, I got morals.
I could eat this whole goddamn slice.
Yeah, and you know what? Fair. It's good. Think Noah wants some?
Hey, Noah!
You want some cheese?
Oh, hi there, Noah Gentry. Slide on in.
Yeah. I'll pass over.
Did you know Eythen has a concave rib cage on only one side?
Hold on, sorry. I'm in light now. Been in the total, complete darkness.
Okay, I'm gonna say that again.
Woo! It's like blasting me. It's like being born.
Wow, you remember?
Him right now. Can I have some cheese?
Yeah. That was gonna be my piece, but yeah. No, it's okay. Yeah, I have a concave. Well, it's not really like it's not concave.
I hit me with a lot right now.
My muscle wall collapsed.
When you exited the room, like Noah's doing right now.
Well, I don't know when.
You don't remember?
I remember running shirtless, and someone said, "Hey, why is your ribcage like that?" I'm like, I have no idea.
You're like, I never realized.
Yeah.
I looked at myself every day in the mirror, and I never knew.
Yeah, well, I don't really look at my body, you know.
Y'all, you don't understand what just happened to me. What my
How's the cheese?
I've been working on a cheese time video, and then I got sucked into one. I was working on the cheese time reel so hard that I got fucking sucked into one.
It's like Blue's Clues.
I'm gonna be a week from now. I'm gonna be editing this.
He went blue skadoo, we can't do. Hey guys, this is our department cheese editor and my boyfriend and his former roommate and a future guest, Noah Gentry.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, what's up,
What
guys?
do you think of that cheese?
That cheese is spicy.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah.
You needed your communion wafer to cleanse the palate?
No, I don't really like it.
You don't like the cheese? You don't like the Solera?
I don't want my cheese to be spicy. Was that
That's an interesting take.
Guys,
something being debated?
if you guys want to make cheese reels for us, let us know because there may be an opening. Talking shit about spicy cheeses.
It's an unpaid position. It's an
I'm not
internship.
talking shit about it. I'm just saying I don't know if that's what I want.
No. Would you be interested to know that it is a blend of 3 different animal milks?
Mm-hmm. Guess which 3?
That in and of itself is fucked up. We put 3 different animal milks in this. That is not natural.
That's not natural.
That's not natural.
It's an artisan craft.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so was fucking Frankenstein.
Oh, he just breaking it off.
Frankenstein's
Wow.
monster.
Wow, okay.
I'm sorry, I just
Breaking
said
all
that.
the rules.
Yeah. Yeah, so I have this indent right here. If you want to check that out.
I'm gonna feel it.
I don't care to feel you. Okay.
Oh, I did.
Oh, good for you, Doug.
Yeah.
So it wasn't always that way?
No.
When did it happen? Wait, it's the muscle?
Yeah.
The bone.
Oh no, like a muscle wall collapsed. Allegedly.
But why is the bone messed up?
The bones. It's the muscle wall that's messed up.
But what?
I'm gonna walk out of the cheese video now. I'm gonna go back to the other side of the painting.
Okay, bye.
No, I was running shirtless while in track. So I was like, "Hey, why is your chest like that?" I'm like, "I never noticed."
Because you are never nude.
I'm never nude. I'm always in the shower. I wear a shirt.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I like to think that's like my weakness. Like if someone punches me there, I'll like die.
Does your mom know what happened?
Did she? I mean,
You were born normal? I mean,
I'm crazy. I think most likely it was like a puberty thing. Like as I grew taller, my muscles stretched out, and then that sort of just.
it felt like the bones were messed up. All the bones are in the right place?
It's nothing with bones. It's all muscle.
But maybe I don't know what muscles do, though.
Girl, what?
I never took anatomy.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm just a little scary. I'm a little taxidermy adjacent. I don't want to know what a body's doing. What's the skin doing? Don't tell me.
You know what? And I'll say again, that tracks. That makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm fine. You know, but if anyone punches me there, then I will probably die.
So what part is messed up?
A muscle wall in my chest.
No, but use more descriptive words than chest.
Like above my rib cage.
Your pectoral muscle? Which muscle? What muscle wall?
I guess it'd be connected. It'd be related to the pectoral.
So can you do a push-up?
Yeah. You guys, watch this. They tagged me to see it.
Wow, Eythen can't do any push-ups.
Shut the fuck up.
He's laying on the floor.
Yo, what's our camera guy's name? Jimmy. Angle this shit down. Angle this shit down.
So your pectoral muscle is not... What muscle wall are you talking about?
Dog, I'm not the doctor. I don't fucking know. I'm not the doctor.
Alright, I'll have some questions for Mrs. Anthony's medical records.
This is, I think, our most multimedia episode thus far. At this point, we're just doing anything, and I think that's right for episode 15.
That tracks?
Yeah, I mean, I'm really out of breath doing those push-ups. Holy shit.
That he didn't even do.
That's gonna haunt me. At some point, we'll be doing like a meet and greet.
You don't know how to do a push-up?
Yeah, it's like I know how to do a push-up, and then I'll have to prove it every time, and then I'll just be really tired afterwards.
Some fan will be like, Eythen, can we have a push-up contest?
And I'll be like, well, I guess. Fuck. What'd you rate this cheese? What'd you think of the Solera?
4.5.
4.5, damn.
It's simple, it's to the point. All it's given me is a complex milkiness and a nice little spice.
Yeah, I think that's all fair. And it feels like it's up your alley.
It is. It's not trying to reinvent the cheese wheel.
No, it's not. It's nice.
It's straightforward.
It's straightforward.
It told me exactly what it was on the label. Some of these cheeses, I have no idea what I'm getting into from the label.
Yeah.
This was a mixed milk cheese with a cayenne finish.
And you're exactly right, yeah. I'm going to put it at like a 4. It's good. It's just like, it doesn't really surprise. I think you said it best. Again, it's all there. It's mixed milk. It's spicy. I'd eat it again, but like it's not as a shock. It didn't amaze me. Yeah, and
Folks,
that's cheese time. Cheese down. Wow, I'm sorry. I'm so hot from that cheese. That cheese, I'm still sweating actually from the Solera. Yeah.
Good thing I have a cool, refreshing drink.
Yeah. What are you drinking?
Soju, yuzu, club soda.
Wait, is the soju yuzu?
It is small batch soju spirits distilled from grapes.
Yeah.
So instead of making wine from grapes, they make liquor.
Yep.
Eythen, media expert, cultural theorist, what have thou prepared today?
So this one's kind of an interesting one. I'm gonna preface. This is an interesting one to sort of get into. This may be a shock to our viewers and maybe to you. I was once a nerd.
Once upon a time? Yeah, right.
No, I was a nerd. I was a geek, you know? I think with my geekdom, it was like quite expansive, I guess. Like I was really into science fiction mostly, but like science fiction and also into comic books. I love comic books, movies, and comics and comic book characters. And Carolyn, are you a big comic person?
When you're bullied by girls, you in turn have to bully the boy nerds. So no.
Not even gonna let us think about that one. Yeah. So like I love comics. And as a young, edgy teen boy, I love Batman. Batman was my shit. And specifically with Batman, I love Batman's villains. Batman has a great...
Can I name them? The Joker?
Can you name 5 Batman villains? Yeah.
Robin.
No, that's his sidekick?
The Joker.
Okay, that's one villain.
Scarface Claw.
Okay.
The Riddler?
The Riddler, yeah.
Oh, pronounced that way?
Oh, yeah. The Riddler? Yeah, that's how you...
The Riddler?
Yeah.
And that's 3?
That's 3, yep, you need 2 more.
John Proctor is the villain. And
but not Batman. Batman's never fought John Proctor.
Jabba the Hutt. Boom. 5 things. 5 things. Nailed it.
So now, as an adult, I'm not engaging with much comic book media. I'm not.
Oh, you actually read the books, or this is like spin-offs, like film versions?
Both. Yeah. No, I read comics. Of course, I watched like Batman.
I read Garfield.
That's a good comic. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now I'm not into Batman as much. Now I'm a Superman guy. Love Superman comics. I'm excited for the Superman movie.
Because he's hot and buff.
And also because he stands for hope.
Oh, I feel like he's an American propaganda machine.
Someone hasn't been reading the Superman comics. Someone hasn't been reading the new stuff. Because that's not true at all. I'm going to move past it. I'm going to move past that one. All this to say that I have a specific love for one Batman villain. And this is my topic for today. Killer Moth.
As in Mothman from West Virginia, who kills people at bridges, or maybe he's a sign of warning?
Well, let's get into that. So, let's get into Killer Moth, because there's a lot to discuss. There's a lot of iterations of Killer Moth. The basic original plot is that Killer Moth was originally a tailor who ended up becoming a villain who uses moth-themed weapons. So, he has, like, moth throwing stars. He has, like, moth bombs, you know.
Mothballs?
Moth bombs.
What about a mothball?
I see it. Maybe he throws in like mothballs. You know, I haven't seen that.
Cough. You activate your asthma.
It's like a smoke bomb. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Like here's my mothballs. Yeah, And he also drives the Mothmobile.
Are you making this up?
The Mothmobile is real.
Are you making up Mothman? Monster?
Killer Moth?
Killer Moth.
No, Killer Moth is my favorite character.
I ain't never heard of him.
Well, see, that's the thing. I feel like a lot of folks were introduced to Killer Moth from the Lego Batman game. Because there is a boss fight scene where you fight Killer Moth. And it's a very like iconic outfit. He has a green helmet, like neon orange and purple, like tights suit. He's an absurd character and like highlights the Batman has a lot of odd villains, especially like the early ages. There were a lot of odd.
When did Batman get born?
That was the
1820.
So yeah, so the video game introduced a lot of folks to Killer Moth, and I love him. First off,
his tights.
One, his outfit is like super cool. I love the neon. Second, I don't think I mentioned this on the podcast. The first job I wanted was being an entomologist.
That's bugs.
Yeah, that's someone who studies insects and bugs.
I've been describing you as a bug kid.
And I was definitely a bug kid. I remember in elementary school there was an essay contest to write about your dream job, and I wrote a little essay about wanting to be an entomologist, and I won a scholarship. It was $800, which is pretty cool.
$800 as a child?
Yeah,
that's a lot of money.
But it's like saved for when I go to college. Yeah.
So went to Daddy Fenves?
Well, see, that the thing is that it only is eligible for a West Virginia college.
So the money just...
So it kind of just
disappeared?
It's just sitting there, yeah.
Oh, still?
Yeah.
So if you get a master's from WVU?
I could, yeah. And it's like, all right, that
$800.
Let's fucking go. And so there is a clip of me talking about how much I love bugs. You can find that on YouTube, where it's like, I want to be an entomologist. I love bugs. Bugs are super cool.
What were your favorite bugs?
Oh man, ants. Fucking love ants.
Anthony.
Exactly, I fucking love ants. They're a team.
And they taste good. It's Mothster.
Mothman. Killer Moth.
Killer Moth.
So there are a lot of iterations of Killer Moth. The big thing to keep in mind is that there is sort of like two axes when thinking of remakes or reimaginings of Killer Moth. There is the serious to not serious, like humorous, like just making fun of the character. There's that axis. And then there's the...
Serious to unserious?
Yeah, serious to unserious, yeah. And then there is the human to monster axis. And various iterations of Mothman fall into one of these quadrants. Because there's like...
He can be a serious monster?
Yeah.
Or he can be an unserious man?
Exactly. There is a comic series called Underworld. And there is a version of Mothman that was mutated that's like some monster moth being. So that is going to be into the serious monster section.
Uh-huh.
And then there's the anime Batman series where Mothman, or Killer Moth, is like a lackey and is like working with...
Like a Scooby-Doo type villain?
Yeah, like he's working with a penguin.
The penguin. I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Villain?
Yeah, villain.
Good guy. Villain.
Bad guy, yeah.
Penguins are so cute.
This guy isn't. And like working with him is he's like kind of like a slacker. That's variation. My personal interest is serious human Mothman.
Okay.
That's where I like to be with my like Killer Moth character. Okay, the monster stuff is cool, and the funny stuff is great, but like I want this guy to be committed to his craft.
You want a Shakespearean Mothman?
Exactly.
Killer Moth. So sorry.
Killer Moth. Yeah, we're using interchangeably, but we're talking about Killer Moth here, and this is actually why I'm talking about this, because I love the character, very important to me, but the reason that I'm bringing up today is that this is episode 15. We've amassed the following, and that means I need help with something. I need a little help from you all, the listeners. My dream acting role is to play Killer Moth in the DCU, or the DCCU, I guess. And I think I'm the perfect person to play that role, frankly. So this is my interview and my pitch to James Gunn, who I know is listening and watching, on how Killer Moth can be introduced into the DCCU.
Oh, he hasn't been?
No, and that's why they need to bring me in to play Killer Moth.
And it's your break into the industry.
Exactly.
No, it's perfect. They cast an unknown.
Exactly. Because I don't want some hot guy like Jacob Elordi to play Killer Moth. That's not the Killer Moth we need. We need a dork. We need a nerd. We need this guy to play Killer Moth. Okay? Here's what... And that's my Killer Moth intro music. It's like, here I am. So here's my pitch on how we bring Killer Moth into the DCCU. So, are you familiar with Suicide Squad?
Harley Quinn. Right? Margot Robbie?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
She's in it.
Do you know anything else about it?
No.
Okay, so for folks...
Let me guess. Batman, Robin, Penguin, and Harley Quinn.
Nope. So the Suicide Squad is a collection of like villains or like anti-heroes who work with the government to do like underground missions. And if they do it and everything works out, then they're released early. And it's called the Suicide Squad because they have bombs usually implanted in their body that if they go against the mission, they're killed.
Dark as hell.
Yeah. So there are two iterations. There's the 2016 Suicide Squad that was not very good. The original one, Margot Robbie. And there's a newer one that came out in 2022.
Birds of Prey?
No. Oh. But like
I watched that on Delta.
That's where you have to watch it. And there's a newer one that James Gunn directed that is more lively, has just overall better vibe. So here's my pitch. So they had the first Suicide Squad. They make a Suicide Squad 2. And who they put on the Suicide Squad?
Mr. Mothy.
Firefly.
Who's that?
So
Green Lantern?
No, Firefly is a guy who has a flamethrower and who flies. Also kind of a bug comic villain.
Who's his counterpart? Who's enemy?
Usually Batman. Maybe like Green Arrow sometimes too.
Who's Green Arrow?
It's right in the name. Suicide Squad 2 happens. And they put Firefly in Suicide Squad. They put other people there. I don't give a shit about those guys.
Harley?
Maybe. Suicide Squad 2, and it's set in Gotham, ideally. Batman is not there. Why? I have no idea. Maybe he's somewhere else on a different mission. I don't know. So the Suicide Squad, they do their thing. They're sort of like attacking some villain. Maybe a Scarecrow. I think it could be cool if it was Scarecrow. That's beside the point. Firefly's wings, because he has mechanical wings, they get damaged. They get broken in the streets, and he has to like figure out how to solve, this whole thing. Do it without the wings, whatever. That doesn't matter. What matters is the post-credit scene, where where all the credits go. They do their thing, blah blah blah, and then you see some little nerdy guy pulling these broken wings of Firefly, and he's like in his lab, he's tinkering, trying to figure out what to do. He gets the wings to work, and he's Joyce. He's having a great time. Slow zoom out. You see the Killer Moth helmet. Cut. Firefly and Killer Moth miniseries on HBO Max. Who's starring as Killer Moth? This fucking guy right here. Ethan Anthony as Killer Moth. And Firefly I don't give a shit about.
Paul Rudd.
But I want Paul Rudd as Firefly, me as Killer Moth, and we're doing wacky hijinks. And that's what I fucking want on HBO Max. Miniseries, 8 episodes. So James Gunn, if you are watching...
we know you are.
But we know you are. Consider me as your next Killer Moth. I have a reel. I'm happy to send that your way. And I'm happy to do anything for the role. You name it. I'll shave my head. I'll go nude for it if you need me to.
You'll gain 300 pounds?
I'll show a hole. I'll tell you that. And whatever hole you want. Ass, mouth, urethra. I'm showing every hole. Because I want this is my dream role. There's no one else I want to play than Killer Moth. He's been my dream character, and no one else can do Killer Moth the way I can. So someone get me in contact with James Gunn. Let's make it happen, please.
So, who's James Gunn?
That's crazy. Okay, so James Gunn directed Suicide Squad. He also did Guardians of the Galaxy. James Gunn. I am saying this now that I have a platform. This is episode 15.
We're almost to 400 followers on Instagram.
We're almost there, and James Gunn, you could be that 400th.
It could be yours if the price is right.
The price being putting me as Killer Moth.
It sounds like you want a co-creator credit though, because it's kind of your pitch.
It's my pitch.
Do you want to be a writer on the project?
I mean, I ain't saying no to that, but if it means I can't play Killer Moth, then no.
Would you play Killer Moth and also surrender all creative control? What if it's like your nightmare version? What if every choice is wrong? You'd still do it? Would you go on the sinking ship, Killer Moth ship?
Yes.
Well, there you go.
I am Killer Moth. I just need a camera. Mr. Gunn, I'm begging you, please give me this opportunity. I know Peacemaker is coming out soon. I know you need someone to promo. We can promo it. But please, I'm begging you, if we do this, make me your Killer Moth. I want nothing else.
And put me in it while you're at it. I love your work. Green Lantern was great.
Didn't even direct Green Lantern.
Oh, he's a director?
No. Well, James Gunn is director. Yes.
Just give me an IMDb credit.
So now, which character would you be playing?
Me?
Yeah. Well, let's get into that. Give me a comic book character you'd be playing in the Killer Moth Firefly HBO Max 8-episode series.
Firina.
And tell me, I don't think I know Firina. What's
Firina?
Okay, tell me about Firina.
Is a secret operative.
For
one of them.
Okay.
For the powers that be. We don't know yet. And her disguise is being a stripper, of course.
So does she have fire powers?
We have to have powers?
Well, we don't have to, but you're called Firina. So I sort of just assumed that there was going to be a fire power in there.
It's like I seduce all these fire people or superheroes or villains.
Fire people, yeah. It's like, actually, my only power, firefighters love me. I'm their favorite.
I seduce them all at like the seedy club. I feel like there's like a seedy club scene in Birds of Prey. I'm at like the seedy stripper club and I entrance them all. And then they go into my lair, and I guess I torch the shit out of them with my fire hands.
Oh, so you have fire powers?
Yeah, sure. But you only. But
so this is an original character.
But my.
So your pitch to my Killer Moth Firefly TV series is you're like, and actually I want my OC Firina to be here. I think I could do a mean Firina right now. Why is the Rena there? Yeah. You're like, I'll be Firina.
No,
like Katrina, but with fire.
She has a really strong civilian cover as a sex worker. But actually, she's very, 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 very powerful.
So how does this connect to Killer Moth, though?
She's actually a fire assassin.
So, yeah, how does that connect to Killer Moth, though? Because, again, mind you, the name is Firefly and Killer Moth.
Put me on whichever team you want, boss. I'll snipe some fire from the rooftop.
Oh, so you can, like, throw fire.
I can snipe fire. Oh, you can't wrap your little head around that?
No, I can't.
I'm on a rooftop, boom, fired at my target in 0.0008 seconds.
You know, you could. This would be easier thing to pitch for you. If you could list 5 Batman villains.
Robin, Penguin, Joker, Harley Quinn, Firina.
You keep saying Robin. Robin is like Batman's sidekick.
I just know he's in the world.
Okay, but the thing is, you can make an argument that one of the Robins is kind of an anti-hero antagonist.
Boom, called it. I'm just deep as hell.
You can make that.
Firina, look for me on your next screen. Actually, wouldn't it be so tragic if Gunn said no to you and yes to the Firina motion picture?
I'll keep it 100. I would be horribly sad about that. I'd be happy for you, but
you can be in it. Who do you want to be in Firina?
Firino.
The love interest?
I'm thinking like the brother.
Oh.
Yeah. Firino.
And you die tragically, and then I have to avenge you with my snipe fire stripper skills.
Is that how you give me the movie? It's like, all right, he dies 5 minutes in, and then he's out.
I told you I'd put you in.
Yeah.
Get you on the IMDb page. Get you those royalties.
Yeah.
I'm looking out for you, Eythen.
Eythen Anthony, Firino, day player.
I'll book you for at least 4 days.
Okay, good. Is that maybe supporting?
Sure. We'll call it supporting.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's what the Academy's gonna say.
Yeah.
And the Oscar for lead actress, Carolyn Hausler, Firina. This is Carolyn's first Academy Award nomination and win.
Thank you, Tim Gunn. I've always been a fan.
James Gunn. Not Tim Gunn. Not...
Is it Tim Gunn, the Project Runway?
Yeah, that's Tim Gunn.
Hey, I meant to thank him too. You always told me, make it work. I want to thank James, my visionary. You're the voice of a generation. I want to thank the original creators of the DC Comics, which I've been a lifelong fan of.
Crazy. That is crazy.
Oh my god, and I almost forgot. I'm out of time. Eythen, thanks.
That is crazy.
Firina, 2042. I'm gonna milf that role. I'm gonna shoot over my 40th birthday weekend.
Okay. So the good news is that we could make Firina, because like this is an original character, so we could do that on our own, and maybe we could use that to fuel.
That's part
Firefly
of our
and Killer Moth. Yeah.
Totally. Okay, guys, we have our next short. If you want to be a part of Firina.
Yeah. So send us your resumes. We need 6 seedy firefighters.
We need every crew position filled.
Yeah, we need that.
For free.
Oh, for free for sure. This is an internship opportunity.
Totally. College credit.
College credit, exactly. I'm just gonna circle back. I know we hit a lot. James, Mr. Gunn. I'm sorry, Mr. Gunn. I know lots been said, and I know you're probably going like, Firina. Why didn't I think of that? Oh my god. How did I miss this girl? I know you're thinking a lot right now, but I want you to recall that I'm just a young boy. I'm just a young boy with a dream to play a character that is so complex and so tantalizing. Just a beautiful character that I would love to experience, and I hope we can collaborate, Mr. Gunn.
And if you say no, check out my pitch. Firina, the girl who dreamed.
Is that the tagline? The girl who dreams?
Working tagline.
Working tagline. Well, what's she dreaming about? Fire? The girl who dreamed about fire?
Yeah, we're destigmatizing pyromania. It's a real condition.
But it sounds like... So is she good or bad?
TBD. Open to the executives. Take it anywhere you want, Tim. John. Will. James. Go wherever you want with this project. This is looking really
bad for me. James, I want to make clear that I'm a big fan. And I want to be Killer
Moth. I will ditch my co-host in a heartbeat. No, it's okay. You can say for James. I want you to be Killer Mothman.
Killer Moth.
Mothman. I want you to be it so bad. Cut me out. I'll live. I'll be Motharina Firina before you even know it.
And the thing about like this, if I get cast as Killer Moth and things go great and the series is a hit, I come back to the podcast, I drop a script on the table, cover, Firina, the girl who dreamed, working title.
James, big fan. And don't worry, in the reel, we'll cut all my bullshit and you'll just have your Ernest Survivor tape.
Yeah.
Next episode, we're filming my Survivor tape. Jeff Probst.
Yeah.
Big fan.
Yeah. At this point, I think this is just us trying to get in other projects.
Totally.
Yeah. After that 15 episodes, I think folks are like, oh, they're serious about this.
Yeah. And we'll leave behind THAT TRACKZ in a heartbeat. Kidding. We love you guys.
Yeah. We're gonna keep it going. Yeah.
We'll be remote from Tokyo to.
You think Killer Moth's gonna be in Tokyo?
I think Firina is.
Firina is not gonna be in Tokyo.
Oh, Berlin.
Buenos
Aires.
Now Berlin could be cool if it's like
Berlin.
It's like a spy thriller.
Yeah, cool. No, exactly. I can be good or bad. I'm a fire sniper and a stripper.
You keep saying fire sniper, and I really don't understand what that means.
I have fire powers, but I can do it from far away, precisely at the speed of light. I can snipe you with my fire from a rooftop.
So the thing is that kind of does sound like an anime character.
Firina?
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, she exists?
Happy
Pride.
Happy Pride. And I'll say it one more time. James, Mr. Gunn, please. And maybe this will be the supercut. How many times will Eythen say please to Mr. Gunn, Mr. James Gunn? It's a lot. And
to Tim Gunn, I will make it work.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, period. What a wild episode. I'll be frank. I didn't expect any of this. That's the magic of THAT TRACKZ. And drinking. No. I'm also drinking. Yeah, I know.
So what a great brainstorming session. We'll write it up and pitch it to to Lifetime.
Definitely Lifetime.
Virena on Lifetime?
Virena, I don't think Virena could go on Lifetime. I don't think Virena could go on Lifetime.
CW?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Virena, CW original.
Oh, so is
straight to TV film.
Okay, so we are doing a movie, because I'm like...
Oh, I'm in a feature, yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, made for TV feature, but...
made for TV.
Debuts at 2 p.m.
Oh, that is rough, yeah.
I'm not ashamed. For Virena, for my IP...
They're just a mom full of laundry and like, Virena? What's that
I do
about?
it for the moms. I literally, my whole life is for the moms. That's why the real James Gunn, Tim Gunn, real version happens when I'm 42. To be like, a girl can dream. To give hope to the mothers. And folks...
That tracks.
That tracks. Guys, thanks for tuning in.
Thanks.
What a wild ride.
Guys, send this to James Gunn. If you have any connection. Send the whole episode.
Mm-hmm. No cuts.
No cuts. Yeah.
Just the raw audio.
Exactly. Let's keep it raw for Mr. Gunn.
And at this point, you know where to find us.
Yeah, but let's remind them on Instagram. Where's that?
At that.tracks.pod.
And on TikTok?
At that.tracks.pod.
And where can I find you?
At Carolyn Ausler, OURSLER.
And where can they find me?
At Eythen Anthony, EYTHEN _Anthony. And if you happen to be in New York this Saturday night,
this coming Saturday, yeah,
June 7th, Eythen and I are in a little Sketcherino show. A little sketchy poo.
And I heard there could be a big guy there, a guy who directed Guardians of the Galaxy.
I heard Mr. Tim Gunn, Project Runway, is gonna be in the house. Pine Box Rock Shop. What time?
9 p.m.
9 p.m. Saturday, June 7th. Pre-game the Tonys with some live sketch comedy.
All sketches written by us.
Not me.
Well, okay. Well, yeah.
I'm just the star.
you are the star.
Thank you. Unofficially. We love our whole cast. It's an ensemble.
It's an ensemble.
Guys, we love you. Thanks for tuning in. Spread the word. Share the podcast with your neighbor.
And share the podcast to Mr. James Gunn.
And folks, we'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week. Oh, well, not next week.
JK, we're taking a week off. I gotta go to Europe. See you the week after that.
Yeah, bye. Bye, guys. Bye.